Thank you. Firstly, I want to say thank you, A Group, because finally I have the opportunity to be here in the Latvian library. Never been here. What an amazing sight. Unfortunately, in the morning there was like misty and foggy, but now after the lunch is amazing. Yes, as mentioned, my name is NAURIS VITOLS and I'm managing SmartHR Latvia part. Somewhere there is my colleague who is managing Lithuanian part. So basically we're working on all across the Baltics. Maybe my presentation could be brought up. Awesome, thank you. So yeah, hopefully you had you enjoyed the lunch and had a lot of chat over there, and of course a photo shoot. Yeah, but my today's task is to give you some insights on the HR trends starting from the year 2017 actually to this year. Firstly, before I go into the deep, I have a question. It's always great to see some familiar faces, our clients and partners. It's usually really cool to see people for the first time. Maybe you can raise your hands. Is anybody have been to SmartHR events or seen some? Ooh, nice, almost 50%. So I have a lot to talk about today also. So, yeah. Without further ado, well, for those who haven't been to the SmartHR events or do not know what SmartHR is a platform, and we consist of multiple partners, vendors, service providers, and the HRB A Group is one of them. So basically on a monthly basis, what we do, we create content, we show HR and managers innovations in the HR technologies. We try to also share some experience stories from different companies all across the Baltics in our events, and also we do a lot of podcasts, HR radios, blog posts, so basically all of the trendy and topic things that are going on right now in the Baltics and also the global market. Yeah, so as mentioned before, SmartHR is over here in Latvia, originated in year 2017. Also, SmartHR concept works in Lithuania, Vilnius, and also we're in a really great partnership with Latvian IT Cluster, Latvian Chamber of Commerce, Rigacom. I've been like the moderator for the past 5 years in Rigacom with SmartHR stage, and also this year we are also certified change practitioners, so we help our clients with change management when it comes to HR processes and digitalizations. And of course, one of our biggest events, if you may say so, is Future of HR event. It will happen in March of 2025. Feel free to look. It will going to be 3 interesting days of different speakers, and HRB and A Group also will be a part of this event. And yeah, in these years, actually starting from COVID, we had more than 235 plus consulting projects, which means we helped companies to understand their HR processes and how to do them better and how to automate them. Did a lot of market researches, helped companies implement learning management systems, applicant tracking systems, core HR systems, and etc. And also in these 10 years, we have a portfolio of more than 260 different solutions. HRB portal is one of them. Basically, we cover starting from HR recruitment, attraction, till the exit interviews with this portfolio. But, well, then let's dive into today's presentation. Before we can get here into the present, we must look back to the past. Yeah, I'm a millennial, so in this presentation there will be a couple of memes, so be ready. Yep, this isn't a meme, it's just a warm-up. Yep, but basically what we understood that when we're talking about HR and digitalization, actually we did a survey in year 2017, a research together with our founding partner, CV Online. Now it's Alma Career. What we did, we asked more than 250 HR managers and company representatives, do they use some kind of HR tools? And well, 56% of them said that, yep, we're using some kind of a digital tools to manage our personnel. Either those are some kind of applicant tracking systems, and actually HRB portal was also one of these tools. But to give a perspective, year 2017 seems like a far away, but at the same time it's like it was recent. But year 2017, this guy was elected as the president, and we had a prime minister, if anybody remembers, Māris Kučinskis. Also, to bring you a little perspective, I think every household had this, or I know that my friends even had them, and they were like 25-plus-year-old men. And also, the top played song of the year 2017 was Adele Hello, right? The most streamed and most top played song. But returning back to the HR and digitalization, trends, and automation, in this survey we found out that there are 19 HR platforms, which kind of seems a lot, but at the same time not a lot. When we went into more depth analysis to our respondents, we acknowledged that actually there are 16 HR platforms, because most of the respondents said that and understood that, hey, we're using Google Calendar, we're using Messenger, we're using SharePoint, it's an HR tool. No, it's not. No, it's not. But those were also like that shows the maturity of HR digitalization overall in the region, not only in Latvia. So then there was this interesting time period, year 2020, with some kind of a virus, and then they all went to ground. Sorry. Yeah, and also we, as a SmartHR tech platform, have received a lot of questions from our clients and partners. What should we do now? Although we already for 3 years told everyone that, hey, you should not be afraid of technology and automate and digitalize your processes. And regarding this, we had several consultancies with the clients and multiple applications for the possibility on how to work into this new era of remote work. And basically, yep, more than 50% of the companies that were contacted us were eager to understand on how they can automate and digitalize their paperwork, their processes, you know, like work scheduling, because nothing was done, basically. Of course, onboarding was a problem, now that everyone was working remotely, on how to onboard new people, new colleagues, so we were looking for in different interactive ways. And of course, engagement and performance was also really, let's say, topical, because as you can see in previous memes that the employers kind of didn't trust their employees, and employees kind of did what the cat did. Not a lot of them, but hey, you had to find some kind of ways on how to manage it. So fast forward to year 2022. In these 2 years, when we started actually in SmartHR, intensively working in as a consultancy firm also, we did another research. We met with our clients face to face, talked about the different processes on how they are working, what kind of tools they are using, what's the strategy for the future, and etc. So from 244 respondents, we can now see that almost 90% of companies are using some kind of HR tools, but in this sense, they are HR tools, right? Those are not like I don't know, Messenger or Google Drive or something else. And even 50% had 2 or more HR systems. And what is interesting that the market is overwhelming. And for example, in Latvia, only Latvia, these are data from Latvia, but you can consider Estonia and Baltic, Lithuania also. Only Latvia in year 2022, we had 21 recruitment platforms or applicant tracking systems. TeamDash, TeamTailor, Recruit, VizMexecruit, and stuff like that, and etc. So the market is really, in year 2022, already full of different HR solutions. But now we get to the trends on what we see in the year 2024. And basically these trends in our side are automation, which is basically still one of the #1 priorities overall in the region, in the Baltics, because not all of the companies are automated or digitalize their processes. And there are a lot of companies trying to understand which tools are better and how to automate and be more effective in their processes. Data analysis, those companies who are using some kind of a tools and different kind of a platforms, these platforms provide you with data and analytics, so you can analyze them and interpret them to get more better decisions. Speaking about automation and the trends in these years and in this year, we can see that absolute, like a third of applications into our consultant. It's really hot in here, so I'm sweating, man. So it's great. How was my heart rate? Basically 1/3 of the applications is about recruitment. So we can see that over here in the Baltics and Australia and all of the Central Eastern Europe, there's a problem within the workforce, right? The people are getting less and less, more qualitative force, and companies are trying to be more effective and source and catch the best fitted candidates for them. So it's an interesting situation right now. But a lot of manufacturing companies and logistic companies and retails are looking into how to digitalize their work scheduling and time and attendance and onboarding, and is also quite popular right now on how to make the new employee way into your company more interactive, more effective, more or less difficult for the new employees and also for the managers and HRs as a whole. You can't imagine how much time and nerves and we spent on this slide, but to give you an overall, there are, as you know, that HR or human resources isn't just hiring and get rid of people. It consists of multiple different pillars and processes, starting from attraction to recruitment and ending with analysis and payroll. HRB portal covers a lot of these processes, but unfortunately not all of them, right? So there are, for example, applicant tracking systems or recruitment tools cover perfectly attraction, recruitment, and sometimes onboarding, but they don't fit anywhere else. All right, so this is a cheat sheet, so you can have in the future. So returning to employee data analysis, this is also a trend that when we are meeting with our clients and customers, usually they are really eager to understand on how they can reach and get the data and analytics and what they can do with them to make better decisions overall. So this is only like a visible part of the iceberg, but there's a lot of different metrics and data that you can get out of the systems or platforms that you are doing or analyze different processes within your organization. So yes, the AI, the buzzword of year 2023, and also quite a great buzzword in year 2024. Well, we did also a little bit of research when we met with our clients to understand, is it an AI thing in HR? And actually 46% of these companies said that, yep, they're using some open AI tools or some platforms that have artificial intelligence into them to be more effective. And the time usually was the one thing that they want to, that the AI can help you with. And most of artificial intelligence were used in 3 processes. One is the recruitment. The other is the data analysis, and as an HR assistant by asking different kind of questions to AI to help them on their everyday basis. You can see those were the ones that were mentioned mostly because in the recruitment, AI can help you to save time by creating vacancies or some kind of a materials for the recruitment. Of course, globally there are companies like Talmundo that can help you to onboard and promote engagement via different kind of chatbots or artificial intelligence that can help you also for the HR to be more effective on their daily tasks, not to answer to stupid questions. I'm sorry, you know, like, when we're talking about artificial intelligence and recruitment, then we can see that actually a lot of applicant tracking systems are already integrated with AI, but keep in mind that nowadays AI is mostly helps you like with the big language modules, and for example, Recruity can help you to create a work description, job description really quickly. And also there's a lot of, actually a gazillion tools with sourcing that helps you to go much more quickly through the LinkedIn or data that the potential candidates are given to you, and help you to understand which are the candidates that are best fit for your company. When we're talking about learning and development and artificial intelligence, then we all can see, then you also can see that in the market, more and more learning management platforms are using AI integrations. And for example, this platform, I don't remember the name of the platform, but this platform, the training manager can create courses in a couple of minutes by just adding text and pictures and a description of the course. And also learning and development platforms can use AI when to promote employees' career path by giving them different kind of trainings to go through. And for example, in the performance management, artificial intelligence can help you after your one-on-one meetings, quarterly meetings between managers and employees and 360 and etc., by giving you like the analysis of the feedback, which is kind of interesting. Like, is it positive, is it negative, and the critics and stuff like that. So artificial intelligence is definitely a trend right now, and we can see that more and more companies are using it in their everyday processes. And also we can see the market is really like each and every platform out there are trying to use AI in their as their module or in their platform. The good thing is that none of the companies have ever went back from HR platform to none, right? So that's good news. And also what we usually understand when we meet with our clients is, for example, if you want to like implement a system, but your main focus is, for example, starting with recruitment, usually what we see when we talk to these companies, we understand that, hey, we want everything at once and cheap. That doesn't work like that, right? So usually when we talk with them, one process turns into 2, 3, 4 different kind of processes with needs different for modules or even systems. So there was this one wise guy in somewhere in Asia, China maybe, Confucius, that said that the person who chases two rabbits catches neither. So our in the first part of the day, I remember and I saw our colleague Alexander's presentation about the getting prepared for integration. So basically it's the same, right? You need to understand what kind of processes you want to automate, digitalize. You have to do an audit, research within your company or within the team or overall in the whole of the organization. Of course, you have to have discussions. You have to have a strategy. Either it's only recruitment or learning management that you want to automate or digitalize, or each payroll and self-service or other processes. You have to go through with all of the streams, and the project owner, which is a keyword today, project owner was the keyword. Yeah. He's the main guy in your team to help you with that. And at the end, it's the decision. The decision is yours. There, of course, are companies like us that can help you to go either direct you to the A group or other different solutions. But at the end of the day, decision is yours compared to the budget and your strategy within the upcoming years. And As an HR platform or the artificial intelligence, remember, it's just a tool, right? It can help you if you use it right. And just like a nail and a hammer, if you know how to hammer a nail, then awesome, you can build a home. But if you don't know how to do it, you just have two like completely useless things. So, yep. So in the quest for the ideal HR tool, just keep in mind that there are some processes that could possibly not be automated in full one system, but there could be multiple systems. So yep, that's for me. It's it. Thank you very much. I am soaked. So the next one who's speaking after me, keep in mind it's really hot here. Yep, if there are any questions, I'll be here until the end of the day. Yep.
It's my question about the artificial intelligence. Turn on? I think it's on. Yeah, I can use you. My question is about, you mentioned artificial intelligence, which is like helping in different areas of HR processes, yeah? What do you think, how is it mature already and widely adopted? Because we had different opinions, like controversial opinion, yeah, like one of our partner companies, they prepared great work scheduling solution, yeah, based on there is inside feature using artificial intelligence to prepare optimal schedule based on profiles, skill profiles, so on so further. It is good marketing point, but after post-implementation research, it is like stated that most of these customers, they drop this AI and do it all manually. Like, okay. How it is matured actually? What are your opinion?
Well, the good thing is that, well, to answer to this question, we can see that artificial intelligence is already in the market for more than a year, and we already can see that there are, why did I show these three elements of HR tools and AI is because they're the most widely used, like in the recruitment, in performance management, and in learning development, right? Because it's basically a large data module which can help you in these processes. When it comes to, for example, work scheduling, I know that in our experience also a lot of companies, especially the more corporate companies, their kind of IT departments are kind of afraid about the data. They're kind of don't trust it right now. But it depends on the system. It depends on how you implement the artificial intelligence and what kind of a data you give to them. What do you want to receive back from it? These mentions were because it helps. First of all, artificial intelligence helps you to be more efficient by doing automated tasks, not manually, but through different clicks. Like in recruitment or performance management, you can gain some data, or in learning and development. Yeah. For example, also they mentioned that in those 46% that companies that were using mostly were recruitment, because either they had some kind of artificial module in the recruitment platform, or they simply just gave the artificial intelligence the data and said that, hey, please do a job description for my vacancy, and just did it. So yeah. So if yeah, so basically, of course, each and every day the AI is maturing more and more. People know how to implement it. Thank you.